When you think about executing on the Howling Abyss, you're thinking big outplays, flashy type of plays, high risk, high reward. But a lot of that relies on luck. There was no luck in this scenario. Let's take a look at what happened. We got Bigri 23. He's on the Twitch. And it's a great exec champ, obviously. He's got the Q, and he can just sneak on by multiple enemies, go for cheese XX on the line. But for this play, there's no cheese on the menu. This is something a bit more special. And we're going to see just how this plays out. Right here, out of the gate, his Q's on cooldown, so he surveys the battlefield. Now, let's just see how play progresses from the get-go. You guys, teammates, they're taking lots of hits, and they tell you, what's the number one thing that rookies need to look out for when going for XX? The number one thing. It's the timers. The death timers. People always are forgetting. They think they have an opening, but really they don't. You best believe here, when Bigri 23 is making this play all the way around, sneaking out of the tower range, out of Malzahar's vision range, when he's going in for this, he's watching that timer. And we look here at the enemy team comp, and we've got 5 ranged. Alright, we're not playing on easy street today. This is going to have to be something a bit more special. And if we take a look here, sums are down, alright? It's going to rely on movement. It's going to rely on fundamentals. And not everyone has them to this degree. But we'll take a look. Now we get a taste of the Q potential. Just sneaking right by Malzahar. Out of tower range. No chance of detection. Not playing it too close, just keeping it cool here as he approaches the line. Now you best believe he's watching these timers tick down, and he's staring down the barrel of this Morgana. Expecting a Q. And he's revealed now. The gig is up. He needs to move out of the range of both these champions and Azai coming up in 2 seconds. Let's see how he decides to play it. With no summoners available. I mean, he's taking a look at both champions. And you best believe he's keeping his distance at both ranges, expecting the Q at any moment. And just waiting, just biding his time to get a perfect exec off with the Zai coming up in 1 second. Now, I told you, most important thing for rookies to look out for is timers. But there's another thing you need to look out for. And it's your health bar. Now, you best believe, when Bigri's making this play, he's taking a look at his health bar, and he sees that number. He sees that number. 2011. Alright, that's 3 ticks. He's got to get 3 ticks off with his eye up in 1. All ranged. Got a Malzahar here. He could pose a threat as well. All ranged. He needs to get 3 ticks off. And he's been revealed. Let's see how this goes. No sums up, remember. He needs 3 ticks. And how does he want to play it? The obvious way is before Zaya gets up, get 2 ticks off. Alright? Now he doesn't want to, he wants to stay out of range of these Morgatos. And he wants to be able to avoid the Q. Just look at how he brushes. Just brushes the range of the fountain. Alright, it's an art of getting those 2 ticks off. And Zaya's up. The jig is up, and Morg, you can see she's fired her Q. But she's fired it to the right. She thinks we're running back. We're not going to the right, we're going left. And 1 tick's left. He was expecting this. You read the health bar, you see that number's over 2,000. You know you got 3 ticks before you go down. And you're coming out of the outside of this with 15 health. It was all calculated. 3 ticks for death. And 2 here as he just brushes the line. As he just brushes it. And this Q's not hitting. It's thinking we're running back. We're running the other way. We're running the other way, and with 1 tick left, it's an easy walk-in. Not phase at all, by the way. Not phase at all. Just walks it on in. For the pixel. I mean, it's fundamentals. It's the fundamentals that really separate, an average execer from an execer like this. No sums needed. You don't need sums when you have the fundamentals down. And you just understand how to play in these scenarios. Something to think about.